So we're gonna sit and we're gonna meditate, which is the crown jewel in the yoga practice. Family here.
Yes, this is family. What's up, world? It's your girl, Brittany, and today I'm here with my boss, a very great man.
Winfrey of GlobalGrind.
Exactly. I'm like a hood Oprah, I guess. Not really.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about success through stillness.
Yeah.
You actually just did hip-hop yoga with about 50 people here in South by. An amazing experience to watch. How do you feel like afterwards, and how do you feel right now?
Well, it's my second class today. I went to a hot class earlier, and I went to this, and the teacher was very good. It's a teacher that Samsung hired, and she was very good. She taught a good asana practice. I always think of the asanas, you could ride a bicycle and be doing yoga. I mean, it's what's in your head that matters. If it's prayer, then it's prayer, and if it's just workout, then it's just workout. So the idea of yoga is moving prayer, moving a mindfulness, you know, to be awake is the practice of yoga, to move towards an awakened state. So we did that. The teacher taught that, and then we did a little meditation, which is the crown jewel of the yoga practice. And we're giving everybody a book, and I think that was the thing that whoever practiced asana or the physical yoga practice before, then a lot of them have never really understood its full meaning. So we talked a little bit about that, and I thought that was helpful.
Right. So what kind of tips would you give people to finding happiness? Because a lot of people are living and they're working, but they're not happy.
The greatest tool that I'm aware of, and I say this not because I put a book out this week, is a quiet mind. Happiness comes from a quiet mind. When the noise is fluctuating through your mind, it causes suffering and sadness. And when the mind is still, then there's bliss. That's why we take drugs to quiet our mind.
Right.
And that's why we promote clarity to quiet our mind. You have to choose one or the other. Yeah, my choice is clarity. I learned that I like morning meditation better than late night drinking. But all of it is to stop the noise. So many thoughts in your mind at one time, hundreds of thoughts, cause suffering and sickness, compromise your immune system, and cause sadness, and that's just real talk. So happiness comes from a still mind.
And it's no secret that you've had your time and your fun doing drugs. When did it become a point in time where you were like, okay, this might not be the best for my mind or my body?
It was making me slow, like I was missing shit, like, missing a meeting and all that. And I was 30, and I was like, it's time to go, so I just shifted. It was really a moment of strength, because I shifted on January 1st. After my 30th birthday, January 1st, I shifted and just stopped everything. Smoking cigarettes, sniffing coke, smoking weed, dust, all the shit I did. I just stopped on a dime, and I went all the way until the following holiday, and then I fucked up again. I did that for a few years, and now I'm just kind of like boring, like a monk.
You're not boring.
I'm not boring. But now I'm just not interested, and I think that's what, we really want. We want to have a clear mind. That's where happiness comes from, not a cloudy mind.
Let's talk about ADD52.
Yeah.
52 weeks?
52 weeks, 52 singles. All Def Digital is going to have a platform where, and along with Samsung, who sponsors it, Samsung, thank God for them, they're pumping a lot of money into this idea to let artists really breathe. I think it's the most important thing in the world, is to get artists to really express themselves and to give them a break, which is something that, artists that we signed over the years, they have been victims of a system that didn't really like or not like them. They just had to wait until they were hot to buy them. I signed Jay-Z, he was already on fire. Most of the artists I signed were already hot.
Yeah.
And even when I put Curtis Blow on Mercury Records in 1979, we made up a false order number, and we made it feel like the record was hot, and then they bought the record. So you understand, that was always a ground up. So now, instead of having to be a marketing expert, you just roll out of your bed, make your music, and put it on the internet. And that's really a different experience than having to chase the record around. I think we want to get to the artists, the pure artists who don't know how to market too. They should have an opportunity, as well as those branding experts who are able to bubble up.
Right. Okay, and then can we talk about how narrative marketing has kind of came in and helped you guys with this as well?
Oh, it wouldn't happen without Trish and Narrative. Narrative is the same company that came up with all the creative campaigns for GlobalGrind.
Yes.
And then the same company that comes up with creative campaigns for many people now. And it's my investment. I'm partners with them, but they came up with this vision of how to make AD52 really work.
Yeah. Out of all the artists you've signed over the years, who are you most proud of?
I'm most proud of all of them, depending on who I bump into. I just ran into Method Man and Redman in the airport, and I was like, wow. like I seen them, I was so happy to hang out with them, and I love them. You know, I love the way that they still tour and how great they are as performers, and the fact that they've always endured and always loved their art and been happy at doing their work, which is key. I mean, they really managed their life and their success and their relationship with the music community very well. So I'm proud of them. Right. Proud of a lot of them. I just met them yesterday. I bumped into them yesterday, but it changes by the day. You know, I'm proud of a lot of the artists. There's so many of them, you know, have really managed their lives well and have really contributed a lot of good things to the world.
Yeah. Through your life,
Public Enemy though inspires me especially. Chuck D has said a lot of really uplifting things, and people like him for that. And talked politically and conscious, and said a really important subject matter, and I like that too.
Yeah. Through your life, what's like the most important thing you've learned?
That we're only here for happiness. That the most important thing in life is a comfortable seat. And that's why I want to put meditation in the schools. And if you buy the book, it's charity, right? No one thinks I'm keeping the money, I hope. But the idea of the book is to give people happiness and to put it in the schools so kids can have a broader, more expansive mindset and have a better memory and have a better immune system and have better brain functionality. So that's why I'm doing that. And I'm trying to give what I think is important, and happiness is key.
Okay, Russell, what was it about him that you really enjoyed?
He just gets singing, songwrite. He's a songwriting motherfucker. I mean, he really, everything out of his mouth is like, you know, it's poetry. I mean, should I look at the camera when I said it? But it's true though. I mean, you can let him look at the camera. He's a pretty motherfucker too. He got. No, I mean, that's what the girls tell me. They tell me he's pretty. I really don't.
Man, they were telling me you pull all the models. That's why I signed with you.
Oh, this motherfucker. Yeah. But anyway, he's a bad motherfucker. He's a great songwriter and singer, and he's gonna be a big star. Yo, it's Russell Simmons. We on GlobalGrind.com.
Everybody doing something.
Be scheduled.
They working here. Somebody might be on the West Coast. Somebody might be on the East Coast. Somebody might be in the Midwest. You know what I'm saying?
And it tastes more like
some Reggie Bush.
Push.
Okay. Exactly.